Welcome to your digital classroom. I am Saji Gevi and you are watching my channel, the EUREKA. Act 3, Scene 3 takes place in a street of Venice. Antonio is imprisoned and Antonio is taken out from the jail to meet Shylock so that Antonio could plead mercy from Shylock. And Antonio is sad and helpless. Antonio resigned himself to his fate as Shylock refused to show any mercy to Antonio. Moreover, Shylock is more revengeful and merciless than ever before. Now, let's go through the scene in detail. Shylock, jailer, look to him, tell not me of mercy. Jailer, keep an eye on Antonio. Do not plead mercy for him. Don't beg mercy for Antonio. This is the fool that lent out money gratis. Jailer, look to him. This is the fool who used to lend money without any interest and brought down the rate of interest in Venice. Jailer, keep an eye on him, watch him carefully. Antonio, hear me yet, good Shylock. Shylock, please listen to me. Shylock, I will have my bond. Speak not against my bond. I shall have my bond. Do not speak anything against the bond. Do not argue against the bond. I have sworn an oath that I will have my bond. I have taken an oath by heaven that I will have my bond. I shall not accept anything other than the bond. Thou callest me dog before thou hadst a cause, but since I am a dog, beware my fangs. You used to call me a dog without any reason. You called me a dog without any reason. Therefore, as I am a dog, be careful of the bite of that dog. Duke shall grant me justice. Duke will grant me justice. He will not deny my right. I do wonder, thou naughty jailer, that thou art so fond to come abroad with him at his request. I wonder, you naughty fellow, how foolish of you to take Antonio out from the jail at his request. Antonio, I pray thee, hear me speak. I request you, please listen to me. Shylock, I will have my bond. I will not hear thee speak. I want to have my bond. I shall not listen to you anymore. I will have my bond and therefore speak no more. I will have my bond. Do not argue against the bond. Don't speak anything about the bond. I will have the bond. Shylock goes on repeating the words that I will have my bond. That shows Shylock is determined to take revenge on Antonio. I will not be made a soft and dull-eyed fool to shake the head, relent and sigh and yield to Christian intercessors. Remember, I will not be made gentle and stupid like a donkey that moves about shaking its head and show pity and mercy on you just because a Christian fellow pleads for mercy. Follow not. I will have no speaking. I will have my bond. Do not follow me. Do not speak anything against the bond. I will have my bond. Shylock goes out. Celerio. It is the most impenetrable cur that ever kept with men. This is the most hard-hearted dog that ever kept by human being. He is like the hard-hearted dog. Shylock is like the hard-hearted dog. Antonio, let him alone. Let him go away. I will follow him no more with bootless praise. I shall not go after him with useless appeal. He seeks my life. His reason well I know. He wants to take away my life. I know his reason. I have often saved many men from the penalties for non-payment, those who came seeking my help. Selenio, I am sure the Duke will never grant this forfeiture to hold. I am sure the Duke will never allow this penalty to be enforced on Antonio. Antonio, the Duke cannot deny the cause of law. The Duke cannot deny the right of the foreign citizens in Venice. Duke cannot deny the right of Shylock. For the commodity that the strangers have with us in Venice, if it be denied, will much impeach the justice of the state. Because the foreigners, they have the right here in Venice, and if their rights are denied, they will question the integrity of the law of Venice, and thus Duke cannot deny the right of the foreigners in Venice. Since that the trade and the profit of the city consist of all nations, since the trade and the prosperity of the city depends on international trade, therefore Duke cannot deny the right of the foreigners here in Venice. Therefore go. These griefs and losses have so baited me that I shall hardly spare a pound of flesh tomorrow to my bloody creditor. So go. These griefs and the losses have so much affected me that I may not have even a pound of flesh to give to Shylock tomorrow. Well, jailer, on. Pray God, Bassanio come to see me pay his debt, and then I care not. Well, jailer, go on. I pray to God, let Bassanio come to meet me before I die and discharge his debt, and I care for nothing else. This is a small scene meant for filling the time gap between the previous scene and the next scene. Moreover, this scene prepares us to watch the trial scene. Here, Shylock appears to be more revengeful and merciless than ever. And it is clear that Shylock will not show any mercy to Antonio, and Antonio's life is in trouble. Antonio is helpless, sad, and he resigned himself to his fate.